Hi, Mom and Pop, Ma and Pa, referred to together as Mapa. Um, I'm creating this video so that you can see how I edit subtitles for the videos that you've created, right? So I'm going to share the screen with you so that you can see the Storytale Magic channel, and I'm going to scroll down to look at the published videos. So as you can see here, there's the original video, which is the full length 20-minute video, which I then broke out into 4 videos that were smaller, 5 minutes each. What I should really have done is broken them into two 10-minute pieces. Um, and I will do that at a later time. But subtitles can be consolidated entirely and played and put on any videos. So I'll show you how to do that later. But more importantly, let's go to the one that I've been working on so far, which is the second one, and it's pretty tough to work on. So we can go to the videos like that. Again, you can click the Contents tab and see this menu again. And in the Contents tab, you can see that the first one says Pusandi 1 of 5, Season 1, S1, E1, to Season 1, Episode 1. So that's the one we're going to edit, but I want to edit the subtitles. So on the left menu over here, you will notice that there is a subtitles tab. So I'll create that subtitle. I'll click that, and and then I can see this Pusandi 1 of 1, Season 1, Episode 1, and I'll click here to see all the languages that are available. And you can see there's English, Hindi, and Russian that are available right now. The one that we want to edit is Pusandi 2 of 4, which is Season 1, Episode 2. And I'll click here to show that there's Hindi video language, no subtitles, but that's the video language. And there's an English subtitle that I was working on at this time. Now I'm not going to hit publish. Please don't click publish. I'm not going to click delete. You don't want to do that because you have the ability, sometimes you'll have the ability to delete. And I definitely don't want to click add at this time. I just want to edit it. And I believe you have the ability to edit it, because I've given you that permission. So all you have to do is click on the edit button, and it'll take you into the subtitle editing tool, which is this. You'll see at the top, it tells you the title of what you've been editing, which is the one that I clicked English, right? So this one is called English. So that's the title at the very top on the left side. So that's what it's called here. On the right side is save draft. So that's what we should be doing all this time. When you make an edit, please save the draft. So when you feel comfortable, save the draft. Don't publish just yet. We can go over it together and then after that publish. Don't click the edit as text button. It'll just make all of this into text with timestamps on it. The current view is actually a pretty good view, which will allow you to edit each individual subtitle, delete the subtitle, or called captions as well, and edit the time that it starts, which is minutes, seconds, and then the frame, to the time it ends, that one subtitle ends, which is minutes, seconds, frames also. You can add subtitles in between by clicking the plus button if you need to create a new subtitle for a set of frames. We don't need to do that just yet. It's pretty useful sometimes to have this checked, which is pause while typing, because then you can pause it instantly. This view on the right side here allows you to play the video and see the subtitles that you've been entering, and also navigate to certain parts of the subtitling or of the video to see what the subtitling is. You'll notice that I put question marks when I don't know what has been said, or I can't translate it easily. So you might want to look through all these subtitles to find the question marks, and then click into that caption, which will navigate you automatically to the time start of that caption, which is here. So this is the time start again, and it shows you that it's at that time start now. And then if you hit play, you'll hear what's being said. So that's what you want to see, and then if you then just delete and add stuff, you can do that. Be careful when you delete though, because what happens is in an empty frame, if you hit delete, it'll remove that subtitle frame. So as you can see, that subtitle frame at 019 uh, has disappeared. So the frame in between here, which was 019, has disappeared. So now I have to create it again. So at 019, there's this unknown frame. So what I would suggest doing is adding the subtitle right here. So I think what she's saying is, so I think she's saying now between the two of us, um, you do one job and I'll do the other. So let's see that. Let's play that again. Yeah, that sounds like what she's saying. So now I can remove this. So now I paused it right at the end, and I am now going to go and see the timestamp at that time. It says 22, but then again, there's a little bit of a difference when I move the mouse, so I need to know the exact time. What's useful there is you can look at this right here. This tells you the exact timestamp of where the video is. So it says 0:22:17. So I'm just going to copy and paste 0:22:17 right here, and that will have saved. Now that caption will remain on the screen at that exact time, from this moment when she starts speaking to this moment when it ends. So one of the other things that I often do is I make sure that I say who's saying it. So Pio Sandhi said, and I'll add quotes around it like that, because sometimes it's confusing as to who has said that. She doesn't say it, but that's why it's in parentheses. Um, so let's go back to that and listen to it again. Yep. And it went away right after that. Sometimes you can actually increase the amount of time by just looking at the timeline over here. The timestamps are at the top of the timeline, and then as you move your mouse over the timeline, you'll notice the times that the mouse position is at. Then you'll also notice this small thing over here, which tells you where the video position is at. And you can move that as well by left clicking on it. Sometimes it's good to just keep it at a position, and then you can also look at the captions, and you can move the captions around by left clicking on it and dragging. Or if you put your mouse on the edge of one of the captions, you can left click and drag the end of the caption, and then drop it off where the caret is. So now the time has changed, as you can see. The time has changed from 22:17 to 22:20, the frame number 20. And there's the next one. So I'll put it over here. So I'll put it over here instead, which seems like 22:24. And this one is at 29. So I need to add one in between, like that. And it looks like that one can be dragged to the start over here and ends somewhere around here. So I think Pure Sandhi said, so you take oh no, that's not what we said. I think Bhimji said, no, that's the wrong one. You can press Control Z to go like undo what changes you just made. So I'm doing that right now. So I did Control Z, and now again she didn't say Bhimji said, so I'll just put that like into a parentheses. Oh, so Bhimji actually said that. So I'll take the horses and ride off. So there's a chance that this is also Bhimji. So it sounds like Bhimji is saying this. I'm going to add a new caption at this point. It's not clear who's saying what. But anyway, so we've filled in the gap in between these two now. So we should really just save the draft. So now I've saved the draft, and I can exit by hitting the close button. So now I'm out of it. I can go back in by hitting edit again, and it should have saved all of that. So you can see 19.9 through 27, 29, 21. So it did save that. And you can see we just did a couple of seconds, which is a lot of words, and it took a lot of time to do that. This is why this takes a lot of time. So far, I've only gotten up to about 47 seconds, and there's a total time of about 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So there's a lot of work that has to go into this. I'm going to stop the session now so that you can watch the video.